Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to display Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age on PC. Last time, we didn't do a whole lot of it last time. We did a lot of side quest type stuff, and today we're going to continue that trend. We are going to try to make our way over to Gallopolis and the Hotel Step. For Gallopolis, there's a cutscene there, and Hotel Step, there's a side quest there, so why not? It may not look like it because, you know, the way the sky is, but it's currently nighttime. Since more enemies show up at nighttime around here than they do during the daytime, there's only one enemy around here that shows up during the daytime, and we'll find him later. Like, I don't think he shows up in too many other areas, but we'll be able to find him around here at some point, so I'm not terribly worried about it. We are worried about quadra-slashing these enemies up, so let's do that. Yeah, that works. Goodbye. Yeah, please don't, like, sleep me, you bastards. Oh well, we'll survive. Pink Pirouette. I think I might spec out a Pink Pirouette since it's nowhere near as good as I was remembering. And frankly, I think Sylvando would be fine without it. Yeah, this doesn't do that much damage. By the way, I've been mistaken about the Helichopter. Helichopter does do your base weapon damage to all enemies. I thought it was 80%, but I think that's a different ability. And then Hendrix's Axis of Evil just does, well, a fair chunk of damage, let's put it that way. I forget exactly how much, but his Axis of Evil actually does do a fair chunk of extra damage. Yeah, Helichopter. The Axis of Evil has a pretty good attack modifier to it, whereas Helichopter only has a ×1. Ooh, Hendrik got another level. Nice. Do you have anything to learn for your 8 skill points, my good sir? No, you need a couple more. Block and Spiel, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, Block and Spiel's okay, but I'm not terribly worried about it, so you'll just have to wait. And we've already pimped out our axes, so we're good over there. Ooh, cherry blossom petals. Neat. And if these guys want to pop out their little buddies, their party hands, their metal slime hand buddies, that'd be nice, but I don't think they're going to, so oh well. These guys actually do a fair chunk of damage. Like, that's a pretty decent chunk of damage right there. At least in my opinion it is.
Leave it to me!
Ooh, crickets. Nice. I don't think you guys are terribly concerned about Pink Pirouette, are you? Nah, not really. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna spec out a Pink Pirouette for Sylvando. It's just, eh. More eh than I thought it was gonna be. Oh well. Later, fellas. Let's try to fight one more of them, see if the Hardy Hand shows up. If he does, great. If he doesn't... Oh, well, there's the other enemy. It said he only appeared during the daytime, but the vicious, gloomy Grublin is only supposed to appear during the daytime. Maybe he only appears during the daytime on the field. Maybe that's what it is. Fair enough. I'll take it. Let's crackle on the Dragon Slime, see how well we do there. Yeah, not great. I don't know why they're running away. They don't actually give that much experience, so I don't know. I know the vicious, gloomy Grublins. You can steal a sword from them, but I think it's like a really crappy sword. Like I want to say it's like a copper sword or something stupid like that. So it's not worth doing. I guess Pink Pirouette does have the advantage of hitting all enemies on the field, so it's not like super powerful, but it does help out for some stuff. Let's see. Let's go with. Let's see. What is your? You guys all have a fair chunk of health thanks to somebody healing you up. Parallax on. Get the metal dragon slime out of the way. Hey, you guys really have it out for Sylvando today, don't you? They really do not care for our good buddy Sylvando. Let's see. Zamel on the mushroom. And let's get Mr. Mushroom out of the way. Having the extra one-handed sword abilities on there is really screwing me up because I think abilities are in a certain slot on the menu, and then they're not, and I have to spend 2 seconds looking around for him. And it's less great than I would prefer. I don't think you're going to survive too long, sir. So let's just go ahead with the nice little crackle.
Victory! Ho ho!
Brad, good job, man. Sadly, 6 or 7 skill points is not enough for you to learn anything, so we're gonna ignore that for now and head over this way, where I don't think. Yeah, there's a couple monsters over there, but I think it's like the toads and the sea slime or seashells and whatnot. Oh, and there's no new monsters in the grotto, so we don't have to worry about anybody in there. And even if we don't need you as a new monster, we do want you for your mount. So we're going to take care of that. Thanks for the poison, my good sir. Much obliged. For the double poison, rat bastards. Sadly, Squelch only affects one enemy, or one ally. So we're going to have to pick and choose who we want to be poison-free here. A lot of the other status ailment type stuff in the game is, multi-target. But then you got a couple that are only single target for some reason or another.
Take this!
And that was very effective at just getting me poisoned right back where I started from. Thanks, game.
Victory!
I don't think there's anything new sparkly spot wise. No, okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, no new sparkly spots over here for us. Just a few new variations of the enemies. Granted, you don't have to do this right now. I'm just doing it to get it out of the way for now. Ooh, there's another muddy hand. If he wants to call for backup, that'd be great. If he wants to not kill my party members, that also... You fucker! He killed me and then fucking ran away like a little bitch boy that he is. You son of a testicle. We don't have a Zing Stick. And Zing, we're not going to get for Rab till like 50-something, I think.
Thank you, darling.
Actually, for Rab, I want to say it's like 57 or something stupid like that he gets a Zing Stick back, or not Zing Stick, Zing. Yeah, it's a pretty late level for him to get it back. Let's see how much Hot Lick does at this point of the game. Probably not a whole lot. Yeah, it did about 90-ish. I need to unspec him out of that at some point.
Not bad at all. Score one for the good guys.
At some point, I'm just gonna do a nice respec on Savando and get rid of half of his abilities that he doesn't need here. More succubats. Are these? I was thinking they might be fruity succubats, but no. Those guys didn't show up until later. Let's see. How does Pink Pirouette do on the bats? Eh, not great. It did poison the frog, though, so that's nice. Let's see. Crackle. Succubats here. Yeah, we could wait on going to Gallopolis until later, and a lot of people do. And it's perfectly fine either way. But then you'll just have more story piled on you at once. And also, any party members that you get back between then and, or now and then, or when you go there later in the game when it's actually required, they won't show up in like the first cutscene because they won't expect you to have them back for some reason. You almost dead there, dude? No? I don't know why the frog is so durable. There you go, much better. Alright, and then there should only be like the, this guy, I think, for the most part. Vicious Shell Slime over here. And I think that's most of the enemies that pop up over in this particular little area. Then we just have to go through the actual swampy area. And yeah, we're mostly done with this particular little side area. I don't think we were required to come back to the grotto for anything besides like side quest type stuff, now that I'm thinking about it. And yeah, we only have a couple more enemies in the actual swampy area to worry about. So let's go grab those. All the umbrellas are trying to ambush me because, you know, that's just one of their hobbies, as umbrellas like to do. They like to just kind of sit there and ambush unwitting travelers. I'm sure that has a reason in Japanese folklore. Like, oh, the demon possessed the umbrella, and anybody that grabs it is whisked away to the underworld immediately. But I'm not entirely sure what the actual reason for that is, so... oh well. You do not have your little buddy with you. That's a shame. How much does Pearly Gates do to you guys? Yeah, not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. Alright, let's go find the other two enemies that we need before we get out of here. I don't remember which ones they are off the top of my head, but let's see if we take a look here. It's probably one of the dudes in the tiger coats, and then... oh, I think Lips right here is another... yeah, the Kissers are one of the ones we need to grab. And then I think the tiger dude. Oh, stop it. We're not in the mood for sexy time right now. Yeah. Blowjob masters you. Here, that's some more on the mushroom, since he's the one that put everyone to sleep. And I think that actually hit Hendrix as he was charmed. Yeah, because he was charmed, that actually hit him. Oops. Hey, fuck off. Wake up, you lazy bastard. You have a world to save. You little rat bastard. That will heal, or that will hit people that I'd rather it not hit. So let's just do this. There we go. Get rid of the idiot mushroom. Let's see. Oh, I am out of MP. Let's see. Apparently that's the actual, like, apparently Mesmerize and Charm are two different status effects, and I was never really terribly aware of that. So, oh well. Like, I think, like, Charm just blocks your turn for a turn, whereas Mesmerize actually... you know, is actually, like,
all is well that ends
making them fight for you for a couple turns. Auspicious, which we probably don't need for terribly many reasons. Oh, we already had the Kissers. Okay, so we fought those idiots for no real good reason. They might be on the other side of the map, whoever we're looking for. We already fought the Hork Knights. We don't care about the frogs. We don't care about the umbrellas. Yeah, the Umbrella Corporation is not something we're trying to deal with at the moment. I know I'm trying to get off, but it won't let me. It takes so long to tell me that the mount doesn't like going through. I don't know why the mount doesn't like going through this tiny little cave. It's not a big cave for him to go through. Whether he has claustrophobia or not. This is a pretty decent little sized area. By the way, I have no idea where the toggles for Act 2 are, so when we find them, great. But until we find them, I have no idea where they are. Also, I have no idea what these last 2 enemies are for some reason. Yeah, copper swords for these idiots. I thought it was something stupid like that, but I wasn't sure. Let's see. And everyone else has some stuff that's reasonably decent, but I need to figure out who the other 2 idiots that we need to find in here are, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're not missing anything. I just forgot that the area outside near the campsite right there, that's also considered the same area that we're in. I forgot about that. And there's the last 2 enemies over there, I think. Yeah, the last 2 enemies should be hanging out over there. And it's this guy for one. In the middle, a hearty hand for another.
Okay,
assuming he doesn't try to kill me and run away. Okay, cool. If he's still alive, I can happily deal with that. Let's see. I'm just gonna have Rab work on the lobster mobster here, which is a great name, by the way. It's a fantastic name. And let's give you a Falcon Blade here. You have your Falcon Knife. Oh, we don't have dual wielding for you. I forgot. All right, so you keep working on the party hand. Try to crit this little bastard. Get wrecked. 30,000 experience. Nice. Did I? Okay, we need to get your sap on. Let's go. Let's get you out of there. Fantastic. Much better. Let's get you back to a proper sword. The Wormfang variety. And Unbridled Blade you... or Cutting Edge you into Oblivion. Since apparently we're out of MP for everybody. Alright, and Savando. Let's see... Yeah, we have Hot Lick, we might as well. Not going to have any other uses anytime soon. And... yeah, parallax him. Try to get him paralyzed. Fantastic. Or just dead. That works too.
Victory!
35,000 experience, which might not even be enough for a level for everybody, but it's going to be enough for most people here. Another 9 experience.
Diligence is its own reward.
Doing pretty good there.
Fabulous,
Savando gets it too.
There's life.
Okay, everybody did get a level. Nice. And at level 40, Reb gets Instalattle, which is basically Insulate, but in the same way as Kerbuff, you know, half strength, can be sacked twice. So, sure. Sounds good. Alright, so you got 11 points. Yeah, you need 16 for that. Let's see. Savando, you got 17 points. For Cobra Strike. I probably am going to respec Savando at some point here to get him back into over here without having to deal with the Hot Lick, because it's a waste of 4 SP. But for now, let's grab Cobra Strike and then have a ball. There we go. That's kind of like multi-strike, except I think it hits all enemies on the field randomly instead of just a group. I could be mistaken about that part, but it is reasonably decent for bosses. Because it'll get all the hits on the boss, just like multi-strike. Alright, so Savando, you're doing pretty good. Rab, you got 12 points. We don't really care about Kazamel, so we're going to ignore Kazamel for now. Let's see... We can start heading over this way, but the problem with that is we do have to, in order to get the stuff over here, we have to work our way through heavy wands first to get over here to this stuff. Zinc stick is down there, which is nice. I guess just slowly start working our way over this way to this stuff over here. It's gonna take us a while to get there. When we do, we'll be a set. All right, Hendrik, you can go ahead and grab your extra defense. Awesome. Desperate measures. So what this does is anytime an enemy would normally get a desperate attack off on Hendrik, it makes it so it's blocked. So it's nice, but you have to know that the enemies are actually planning on doing desperate attacks on you. Like, there's some enemies that do desperate attacks a lot of the time, but you can't always be guaranteed if they're going to be doing it or not. Plus, just like most buffs, it only lasts for 4 turns. So if they do it outside of those 4 turns, you're still going to get desperate attacked. So it's got its uses, but it's not like the best thing ever. Alright, here's the other enemy right here. Okay, I'll take another hardy hand if he wants to run away. Sure. Sure. Goodbye, Sir Crab. You put up a good fight, but frankly, it would probably taste better with butter than without. So, if you had butter, that'd be great, but you don't. Lobster Mobster, which again is a great name. Alright, I think we're good for heading into the Gallopolis region. Let me check on the monsters over there real fast, see which ones need day and nighttime, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. There's one that appears during nighttime and a couple that appears during daytime, but a fair chunk of the ones that appear during daytime are in the Celestial Sands area, which is temporarily blocked off until not terribly long, actually. We should be able to get to the Celestial Sands reasonably fast. Let's see, I don't think there's any new sparkly spots. Yeah, no new sparkly spots. But we currently cannot go to the Celestial Sands for some reason or another. And everyone's just staring at the Erdwin's lantern right there, which looks really cool, and it's really close. By the sands, are you intending to travel to Gallopolis? Yep. I fear that would be foolish in the extreme. Can you not see the giant star that is ascending toward the kingdom? I can. Have you seen that big star? It's called Erdwin's lantern. It started coming down from Gallopolis just after Yggdrasil fell. That's why we decided to get out of the city and head for Gondolia. I'd give Gallopolis a wide berth as well if I were you. I mean, that's fine and all, but I'm fine. Gallopolis was lucky enough to escape unscathed from the fall of Yggdrasil, but now there's a star falling directly towards the kingdom. This must be the work of the Lord of Shadows. If he was able to bring down the Great World Tree, this would surely not be beyond him. Probably. I mean, if he can take down the Tree of Life, he can take down pretty much anything else. Alright, so yeah. Except for the Knight of Barent, which we saw a while ago in the Eyrie, there's a fair chunk of new monsters around here. You guys are the Knight of Barent, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to ignore you guys. And then, yeah, if we try to go over this way, they say no. Oh, your armor, or whatever it was, is very shiny. It looks like Snorri, but... Actually, no, it doesn't look much like Snorri, never mind. It's long been held that Yggdrasil is the source of all life, and that Erdwin's lantern is the guardian of Erdrea. But first you lost one, now it seems we're about to lose the other. We are surely doomed. And this guy, I don't think he cares. This scholar has been muttering himself ever since Erdwin's lantern started descending towards Gallopolis. I fear for his state of mind. Yeah, you don't fear for Gallopolis, though, do you? The Celestial Sands lie beyond the checkpoint, but they are off limits to civilians. Erdwin's lantern is descending towards the desert. You must leave immediately. Please. If you insist on entering the sands, you'll need to ask His Most Exalted Majesty, the Sultan, for permission. Sure. Why not? You know what? Let's go ahead and get our horse sailor here. And these guys right here, they're Hyperprexians, if I remember their name correctly. Yeah, Hyperpyrexians. They actually, for their rare drop, they have metal slime swords, which do a guaranteed 1 to 2 points of damage to metal monsters. So it's real nice, but it's their rare drop, so good luck in actually getting it. So it actually make your metal slime farming for people that can't get critical hits and can wield swords much more effective than, you know, just hoping for 1 point of damage and not missing. At least with that, it's guaranteed to get a little bit of damage out of it. There's no need for that, sir. None whatsoever. Alright, who wants to die? Honestly, probably the Cure Slime, just so we don't have to deal with him. Healing up our allies and being a bastard. Oh, and he's paralyzed. Nice. Okay, the demon from the underworld has multi-heal. Who would have thunk it? Let's see. Let's do that's some more on. Let's get the Hyperpyrexian. Yeah, that'll hurt him. And it has the same ability that the boss outside of the last Bastion had, and it still does reasonably good damage there. Especially if it somehow hits the same person 3 times instead of, you know, spreading out. Yeah, that'll do a fat chunk of damage to some people. And Hendrik, your extra agility from your pep up is actually working out real well for you there, buddy. Alright, and let's get rid of Headless Horseman. Who literally is just a non-boss version of the Headless Honcho from earlier, as far as I can tell. Let's see, sap you. And we can actually ride the Headless Horseman horse at some point as a mount. It's not the best mount, matter of fact, it's kind of crappy, but we can actually ride it, so that's cool. I was really hoping that you would be dead by now. There you go. Now you're dead. Oh, it looks like he's using Right as Rain or Reheal or something like that. I'm not sure which one, but it's one of those two. Here, let's just sap you so we can go ahead and obliterate you. And yeah, we should be good here. Goodbye, sir.
Another day, another victory.
That's a pretty solid chunk of experience right there. Nice. Oh, and we got slime drops from the heal slimes, which I don't think are actually technically monsters from the area. Let's see, Iron Broadsword, Iron Armor, Cavalier Cleaver, which is a solid upgrade for Hendrik. Actually, no, I think that might be the one we already have. Never mind. But if you somehow didn't make it, you can get it right there. Emerald and Platinum Shield. And yeah, Metal Slime Sword. Which one do we actually have on Hendrik? Oh no, we don't have... Wait, didn't we already have the Cavalier Cleaver? I think we already had the Cavalier Cleaver, and I think I might have thrown it away. I'm not entirely sure. I could be mistaken here. Yeah, this... Okay, we already had that. I already sold it, so there we go. I think I was thinking of a different axe that we can get later. Oh well. Anyways, let's head on through this way. Ignoring most of the enemies here. You guys are not vicious, you guys are just idiots. So I'm going to ignore you. And we're getting close to being able to find that Desert Rose for that guy in Gallopolis. You know what, while we're here, we might as well rest up just to grab the warp spot here. By the way, there's a monster here that, frankly, I'd rather not deal with right now. I mean, we could try it out, but frankly, he would probably kick our ass. Ooh, Quadrabash. That's a better version of Quadrabash. Nice. And by better, I mean stronger. It doesn't hit more area. It just hits for more damage on the item there. Sadly, we do not get Quadra Slash for Soul over Quadra Slash. Oh well. You got anything good here, buddy? Rapier, the Lord's Sword. I'm not gonna buy the Lord's Sword because when we get to Hoto, there will be a sword over there that has 1 extra point of damage. Yeah, 1 extra point of damage, and it does fire attacks. So, or fire elemental damage. So I guess if you don't care about the fire elemental damage, you can probably grab this one. But actually, if I'm thinking about it, I think the other sword is actually a little bit cheaper too. I think the one over there that has 1 extra point of attack power and does fire damage is 19,000 gold instead of 22,000. So it's slightly weaker. Paladin's Lance, which honestly is not bad. Hold off on that for later. Overlord's Axe. Yeah, that's a solid upgrade for Hendrik right there. Nice. Is that the one I decided not to buy earlier? That might be the same one from... yeah, I think that's the same one from earlier that I decided not to buy. I think I'll still hold off on it for right now. We'll grab it later. But I think we're going to be getting recipes for better axes here pretty soon, so I'm not terribly worried about it. I'm curious. Can I forge up that fizzle foil into something respectable to get my money back for it? Since we had to spend it, since we had to buy it for a side quest. All right, you're 2.5 stars. You sell for 7,400 right now. Yeah, if we can make this get 10 or 12,000 for reselling, that'd be great, because that means we would be able to get a solid chunk of our money back from it. Alright, let's multi-bash here. Let's ignore the multi-bash for now. Double is working out pretty good there. Let's see. Lightning Bash right about here. Okay, that works. That worked out real good. Really well. Okay, can I get... we don't have enough for another Lightning Bash. Okay. Well, that'll cause it to sell for... well, more than it's going to sell for now. Alright, let's see, what else can we do here? Ooh, we can work Hendrik's armor. Just for pure defense. Sure. Let's rework Hendrik's armor, why not? Alright, let's go for a Sizzly Puff there. And then, let's see. We got Quadra Bash for 12, and Cut Quadra Bash for 18, and it does more damage. You know, let's just do regular Quadra Bash down here. Now, I think we might have been actually safe on the regular bash there. Power and critical hit chance increase for a single square. Let me try something here. Let me use Crackshot Bash, which is overpriced and expensive over here. Yeah, see, even with the increased crit from the square right there and the increased chance from Crackshot Bash, we still didn't get it. So, frankly, I think it's mostly not necessary. This is gonna... okay, that worked. We're not gonna... yeah, we're not gonna get anything else out of here. I wasted too much focus on the critical hit one when there was no necessary reason for it. We'll try one more time to rework it, but we might have to wait till a little bit later. Actually, you know what? I think we will wait till a little bit later, just because I don't want to waste too much time on it. So let's see here. Fizzle Foil will sell for 8,000. Okay, not as much as I was hoping for, but whatever. Let's see, Vanishing Blade, we can't sell you. Let's see, Metal Slime Shield. You're 3. Lucky Dragon's Wing. Yeah, I think we'll hold off on reworking some of this stuff for a little while. Yeah, I'm not terribly worried about it right now, so, oh well. Okay. Get rid of the Fizzle Foil there. Let's see. Spiked armor, which was not as good as I was thinking it was going to be. That's a shame. Because it just doesn't reflect as much damage as I thought it was going to. I think there's a version that does spell reflection, and that version actually reflects a respectable amount. And I was thinking that one might be like the same thing, but sadly it does not seem to. So, oh well. What else can we get rid of here that we don't need? Okay, I think we're set for most everything else there. Let's go ahead and rest up here. I'm going to go ahead and save real fast. Alright, let's continue on our merry little path here. Well, I think you're a vicious chimera, right? Yeah. Let's fight you. So you can breathe on us too, because why not? Apparently some people find these guys really creepy looking. Frankly, I think they're kind of weird looking, but they're not like anything special, as far as I can tell. Oh, that did pretty solid damage there. Nice. Just like Axes of Evil will do pretty solid damage here. Yeah, not too bad. You hear about the lightning bolts to the face? You guys are just reasonably resistant, aren't you? I highly doubt wind damage is going to do anything for you. Yeah, that did shit. Okay. Because it is based on Sylvando's attack power, maybe that's what I was thinking of, is later in the game it actually gets a lot better based off his attack power. But earlier in the game, I guess it's nowhere near as decent as I was hoping it would be. Oh well. Yeah, that's a shame.
Score one for the good guys.
Was that 5,000 experience from those guys? That's not too shabby. No, it must have been 3,000 or 2,000 or something. I don't know why I swear I thought I saw 5,000. But apparently I was greatly mistaken. Do we need to use medicines? No. But I have a bad habit of stocking these things up and then never actually use the damn things, so we might as well use them a little bit here. There we go. Good enough. I'll take it. Oh, there we go. We've actually used herbs 100 times. Nice. Let's see. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Cactaballs, they don't have anything new. Yeah, so here's the sparkly version, or the mount version of the Headless Horseman dude. Sure. Let's find him. Why not? And I think most of the other monsters are just hanging out in the Celestial Sands, so we're not going to be able to find too many of these guys. Ooh, that's not great for anybody here. Let's see, Sylvando. I think we already figured out Pink Pirouette's not going to do anything to him. Just something, but not a whole lot. Wow, you knocked down my entire party member, you little rat bastards. Fuck off. How dare you? Here, Giga Smash to the face. You guys want to not be frozen in shock just because someone shouted at you? That's the stupidest status ailment, in my opinion. Like, oh no, they kind of, they went boo at you. And apparently that's enough to knock seasoned veteran warriors down on their ass for 3 turns in a row. Why? I have no fucking idea. It's really stupid. Okay. I mean, I guess it's a unique way of doing, like, stun or something like that, but just because it's unique doesn't mean it's good. Oh well.
My thanks.
Did you just knock Hendrick down again? You little bastard. Calm down with that shit. Here, let's see. We could try Swoosh, but that'll probably... Actually, I'm kind of curious if Swoosh or Pink Pirouette would do more damage. Honestly, I think Swoosh did more damage there. Wow. There you go. Get your assholes out of the way. Excuse me. Pardon me. Alright, that's some more. That should do plenty of damage to you.
Like this one.
You're gonna call for backup at some point, aren't you? Yeah, let's try to fix that, shall we? Yeah. Goodbye. Alright, so now if we wanted to ride the... Okay, so here's our current horse. Here's him galloping around, being all happy and stuff. Now if we want to ride this mount right here... There's how fast it moves normally. And then there's his dash. Yeah, it's probably faster just to run around just on foot. Actually, I think they might have made him a little bit faster in this version of the game. But yeah, this thing is slow. He's big. He's strong. He's twice the size of our horse. But he's very slow. He looks cool though. I mean, I guess we can run around with him for a little while, but he's not going to be outspeeding anybody, that's for sure. So over here is where our rose of the desert is going to be at. By the way, does that look like a new cactus over here that wasn't there previously? It should, because it's not actually a cactus, it's an enemy, and frankly, I'm not going to fuck with him right now. He would probably kick my little ass. Alright, we got some iron ore. Let's not fight this guy right here. Desert Rose. There we go. Neato. Yeah, those guys right there. You know what? Fuck it. Let's fight him. Why can't I, Oh, it's not letting me attack him. It wasn't letting me do my attack him.
Okay, here
This
we
is
go.
a Cactolotl. He likes to, on harder monsters at very least, he likes to get 3 turns in a row. He will do all sorts of damage to you, whether you like it or not. Alright, let's go ahead and... If I can dazzle him to start off, that'd be fantastic. Nah, I really want him dazzled because he will hurt a lot when he hits you. Think of this guy kind of like a little mini-boss almost, because he will do all sorts of not great things to you. Here's another attack that actually does earth damage as far as I know. And he also likes to blind you too, so there we go. And a fireball, and he should get one more turn. Yeah, okay, see, this guy, as you can see, he hurts. Also, we don't have anything for Zing on Hendrik there. Oh well. Yeah, let's go ahead and raise our boy Soul here because, yeah, probably a good idea. You go for one of them beautiful hustle dances of yours.
Oh, Hanny Wanny.
Thank you. Much obliged. Yeah, he's going to get 3 turns in a row, pretty much every turn. Like, I don't think he ever gets just the 2 turns, sadly. And as you can see, he does plenty of damage. Ow. Let's go for Parallax, see if we can't paralyze him. And he has a fat chunk of health, too, like a couple thousand at the very least. If I can go ahead and get him dazzled, that way his physical attacks at least hurt less. No. Yeah, if we could get it so that his physical attacks do less damage, that'd be great. And I would poison him, but I'm not terribly worried about it.
Health is
At the very least, let's try to keep everyone alive here. What? Wow, Hustle Dance is healing for a fat chunk right now. We are blinded. That's not great. Can we put you to sleep? That'd be great. No. Here, use the Panacea on... No, Panacea doesn't do, Doesn't get rid of blind. Damn. That's a shame. Okay. In that case, just keep on going with... That protects you from status ailments, which is nice. And this makes it so if he actually attacks you, you're going to block a lot more, so you'll survive. But frankly, I'm not terribly worried about you surviving, since you have the most health by a fat chunk. Ow. Less ow. Okay, this is going to hurt a lot when he has Oomphal on himself. That's going to really hurt a lot. Wow. Let's see. Our best bet is just try to Oomphal one of our characters and try to get damage in that way. Hendrik is the one that's not blinded right now, so yeah, having him should do pretty good. Okay, putting metal monsters to sleep is great, but it's not what we need right now. Let's see, Rider's Reign will get us a little bit of HP back per turn, but frankly it's not necessary. Finally! Took 3 fucking rounds to get you, blinded, but it worked. Okay, Giga Smash actually hit still, good. Glad to hear it. Parallax, keep doing your thing. Oh yeah, 600 damage. And his defense is back to normal. Somebody's gonna die this turn. Probably Sylvando, since it looks like he's aiming at Sylvando. Oh, he missed! Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you. Wow, I've never seen this guy actually just straight up waste a turn like that. I am more than happy to let him just waste his turn, because that makes my life much easier. By like a fat chunk. Oh, and Hendrik is blinded. You bastard of a mini boss bastard. We could do Frizzle, but it's probably not going to do anything to him. I can hope that Giga Smash will hit again.
Fabulous.
Okay, good. There we go. Yeah, that guy. He doesn't mess around.
We did it, darlings!
You fight with him, and you're fighting with the big boys, because, yeah, he is big on kicking your ass. He looks cool. Earthworm's Eye and Sunny Citrine. Yeah, I don't think you get a chance to see his tail too often in battle, but, yeah, that's what the rest of his model looks like. His tail is like a giant, like, spike hammer type thing. Honestly, his tail looks really cool, and I don't think you really get to see it in battle too much. Okay, stop moving around, guy. I'm trying to get him to perform some actions here, but he's not doing a whole lot. There you go. Jumps back into the earth. So as you can see, that guy's really cool. And as you saw, he does plenty of damage. He might be easier on normal monsters, but for this version of the game, he puts up a fight. I want to see if we can watch him dash back into the ground. Okay, there we go. I guess that's the best view of his tail you're going to see if you aren't fighting him. It's a shame because his tail is really cool. Alright, so we're done messing around with these idiots over here. Let's go talk to the fellas over in Gallopolis and see how things are going. Excuse me.
So the rumors were true. Erdwin's lantern descends towards Gallopolis. They say it began when Yggdrasil fell and darkness covered the land. But why? What is happening to our world?
Erdwin's lantern, eh? Back in Dundrasil, we had a legend that after Erdwin defeated the Dark One, he ascended to the skies as a star, so he could watch over Erdrea for all eternity. was one of Eleanor's favourite stories. And I always thought it was just that, a story. But now I'm not so sure. I mean, if the Lord of Shadow's rise caused Erdwin's lantern to descend... Are you even listening, laddie? Oh, charming. Well, I can share my musings with you again if you'd like.
Nah, we don't want to hear you speaking again. By the way, this particular part of the story is one of the very first times in the original game that you actually deal with the little taco dudes. And even then, you don't deal with them too much until later, again, so...
Heard everything you needed to hear, did you? All right, then. Well, I suppose this is no time to be standing around pontificating. The lantern's on course to crash straight into this fair kingdom. We'd best go and see what the Sultan thinks of all this, eh?
Well, let's go check. Let's check the shops here, see if they got anything new for us. No, mostly the same stuff, seems like. Okay. So... nothing we really care about at the moment. Armor-wise, I think it's also mostly the same stuff. I'm not giving a puff from your father again, lady. I'm not falling for that again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, not happening again. Almost an upgrade to the Shield of Heliodor, but not quite. Almost, though. Raging Bullhelm. That's pretty cool. Just pure defense. Honestly, for somebody like Hendrik, that might not be too bad. Depending on what he has now. I'm not entirely sure what he has now. Pure defense. Velvet Cape. No, we're good. Macabre Mantle, which is for evasion, which is not bad. Bandit Mail, again, pretty decent here for just pure defense. Actually, that's almost as good as Hendrik's armor, now that I'm thinking about it. I think Hendrik's armor has charm. Other than that, though, it's basically the same thing. Let me see. Hendrik, yeah, we could probably get rid of the Magical Might and Magical Mending here. But the Paralysis Protection is nice. Oh no, that is better than Hendrik's armor. Wow, that got outclassed fast, huh? We'll hold off on armor for now. Not terribly worried about it. And the star in the sky can wait. We're going to go horse racing, because I'm pretty sure the next cup is available. And then the next cup after that's not going to be available for a while, I think. So, let's just go ahead and get our race out of the way. And I think this is a shorter race. I think this one's only got like 2 laps instead of like 3. So it's one of the quicker ones. Maybe they realize the world is ending and they want the horse racing to be fast. And since I'm playing on the definitive version, I'm going to go ahead and buy the Golden Reins from this guy for 10,000 gold. Nope, I wanted to buy it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy the Golden Reins from this guy for 10,000 gold. There we go. And what that'll do is it'll give the my horse infinite stamina in the... I don't know what the other advantages they're talking about is, but oh well. But yeah, the Golden Reins gives your horse infinite stamina in the races, and basically that means you don't have to worry about picking up the little green swirlies as much. So, however, if you're trying to like best your personal time, like let's see here. Like if you go back to like the Bronze Cup right here, and you try to like take part in this, you can, but if you're using the reins, you're not going to be able to beat your Champions Challenge time right there, which they don't give you trophies for, but they do give you accolades for them. And frankly, I've never seen the appeal of it. So, like accolades, I don't really care about that much, so I never really bothered with it. But it works fine in regular races. Yeah, we get Metal Slime Helm and Crimson Claws, so not too shabby. Let's see if we can get these. Yeah, see, if you're planning to race for the Golden Reins, you can't include your time in the record books. That's fine. As long as we just get the, as long as we get everything else, like the items, and then later on the ores that they'll offer, great. And I think this race has platinum ore for the repeat win, and then gold ore, I think, as the consolation prize. So it's not as good as some of the other ones. Like with some of the other ones, you could easily get your. Well, are we just going faster in general? I think we are, actually. I don't know. We might be going faster in general, but maybe it's just with the aura around it. It seems like it. Yeah, I guess the Golden Reins just make your life a little easier for not having to deal with tight corners for the green thingies right there. Oh well. And I'm pretty sure like the competition will still have a couple chances to lap you for the most part, but it works. But yeah, with the other races, you would get like the gold or silver ore or whatever it was before you had a chance to farm it in the wild. Whereas here, it gives you the platinum ore and then the gold ore as a constellation, which you could have already had at that point. So, oh well. Like, I think the next tier cup will give you a chance to use to get mithril ore, but I think that's not. I think that's going to be a while before we actually have a chance to actually get it. So, oh well. Like, after beating this race, we're not going to be able to get it for a little while. Alright, here we go. And the Metal Slime Helm. Nice, nice, nice. And Gold Ore Participation. Neat. The Metal Slime Helm is actually not that bad. I think it has, yeah, some pretty good status protection stuff right there. And a solid defense stat, so, you know, not too bad. I think Hendrik would be more than happy to have a 15% chance to avoid sleep and instant death protection. Sure, why not? Also, I'm pretty sure it sells for a fat chunk, too, yeah. Nice. Alright, and then let's go with Gold Cup, round 2. Yeah, see, Platinum Ore for the regular prize, and then Gold for the consolation. Oh well. Crimson Claws. You could make Rab into a pretty decent claw user right now, but considering he's our healer right now, I think I'm fine with him being in the staffs. There we go. Let's finish this off. Yeah, I probably won't be re-racing this particular cup too much because it's not going to give us as much in the way of ores that I could use for crafting compared to the earlier races. Yeah, see, the enemy racers will still have their ability to, you know, get their little burst of speed that they occasionally get for whatever reason. But yeah, I think the gold reins here just make it so you don't have to worry about some of the really tight placements of the stamina pools right there. Because sometimes they put those stamina orbs in very not great spots to try to grab. Also, this will make like the very final race that we're gonna have to do much easier because that one's actually a real pain in the ass. Okay, that was a real pain in the ass. But oh well. There we go. And we got the claws. Neat. And a couple extra chunks of gold ore. Neat. So if we need any platinum ore, great. But since I don't think we do, I think we're fine. Let me see. How are the Crimson Claws? Pretty good crit chance if you level them up. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And yeah, we're not going to be able to do the next cup for a little while. yeah, sadly, it's not going to give us the next cup yet. Oh well. Alright, so we have gone through the Laguna de Gondola and the Gallopolis Sands areas, and encountered all those new monsters, and almost got our ass kicked by Cactolotl. Next turn, or next episode, we'll see what's going on with this lantern up in the sky, and see if we're all going to die. So, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.